Hello and welcome everyone to today's commodity report for the 15th of November 2018, presented by myself, Phil Carr, at the Gold and Silver Club. And today we'll be taking a closer look at gold and oil prices. So right now, gold is finding support off the back of the pound sterling, tumbling here on Thursday after a series of resignations, which of course has rocked Prime Minister Theresa May's government and thrown into doubt her long-awaited Brexit agreement. And with that, we have seen gold get treated as the safe haven. In fact, gold has risen almost 1% now off the lows from yesterday. We've also seen some support come into oil today as well. So oil has started to bounce after over the last three sessions losing over 7% through concerns about the prospect of oversupplied markets as we go into next year, which of course has been weighing on prices despite OPEC's message that it may cut crude oil output at the OPEC meeting at the beginning of December. However, Russia has been very clear that it is looking to stay out of any oil production cuts being touted at the moment by its partners in the oil-led supply pact. So with that, we'll move over to the charts and we'll talk you through the levels that we're looking at next. First of all, let's move over to gold, which is currently trading at $1,215 per ounce. That's after yesterday revisiting back below $1,200, but it is springboarding from that level. Gold, to a certain degree, is catching a safe haven bid at the moment. What I would draw to your attention right now is the potential, if we were to break back above Wednesday's highs here, to potentially be on target for a bull flag formation here, which could lead the price back towards $1,220. If we do get further follow through today and we close strong and we see more follow through as well on Friday, we could then break out of this downward trending channel, and especially if the US dollar, which is looking a bit vulnerable today, starts to pick up more momentum to the downside. Earlier on in the week, the US dollar broke out to 16-month highs, but it is looking vulnerable and we could see further correction on the US dollar, which would help support not only gold and silver but also the commodity currencies as well. So with gold here, what I would want to see for more confirmation that we are in fact going to get a breakout would be essentially clearing back above the weekly pivot, which resides at approximately $1,217. If we break above that level, we then could be on track to make a move back towards the highs here that we had prior to last week's FOMC statement. So that could take the price back towards $1,223. And if we were to get further follow through from there, that's where we could see a revisit back towards 1,225 to 1,230. I don't think that we'll see that this week, but if we were to see more follow through on Thursday through to Friday, we would then penetrate back towards the next major levels of resistance, and those are the levels that I would look at here. It is possible that we could just hold at this level of resistance, the upper end of the recent downward trending channel, and reverse and make a move back towards 1,200 as well. That's why I think today is an important day, and Friday as well, we should get the confirmation as to whether gold here is going to follow through. I would also draw your attention to silver here as well. So silver broke back below $14 per ounce. In fact, it broke below $14 here on Wednesday. It broke down to $13.88 before catching a bid and then into the close producing a bullish engulfing candle. In fact, we're getting some follow through here as well at the moment on Thursday, and it looks like we could be on track for a V-shaped reversal here. In fact, I do have a new buy signal which is developing as long as silver holds at this zone approximately above $14.18 per ounce. If we hold and then break above this downward trending channel over the next couple of days here, well, particularly on Friday, that's where we could see more follow through and get a move back towards 1430 to 1440 and start to build a base here again. What we could see is the previous decline here that we saw from the FOMC statement. We then could see that previous level which was broken down from around the FOMC statement then provide some degree of resistance. So we could see a full-on reversal if we get more follow through on here from Thursday through to Friday and at the beginning of next week as well. Definitely have this on your radar at the $14 level, because we found support really where silver needed to in order to hold that very key level going back to much higher time frames. It's been a major level of support previously going back to 2016 and 2015 as well. Now moving over to US oil, on Tuesday is where we had this large sell-off breaking through support, and in fact US oil prices came all the way back down towards $55 per barrel. It was over a $4 move, over a 400-point sell-off to the downside, and now we're finding support here at $55 per barrel. So if you very simply just go on your chart and have a look at the previous levels here where oil has had a lot of resistance in the past, certainly in 2016 around $55 per barrel, US oil encountered a lot of resistance. It was also a major breakout point from 2017 as well, and that is now providing some support at this zone. In fact, we formed an inside candle here on Wednesday, and on Thursday we look to be almost on the verge of breaking back above Wednesday's highs here. If we do that, we could certainly see some additional follow through, taking the price back towards $58 per barrel. That's the next major weekly pivot we have. And then above that, if we were to continue to follow through, we could see a move back towards $59 to $59.50 per barrel. It's got just a bit more work to do here on oil to really confirm that. It's finding resistance at the moment at the monthly pivot, which resides around $57 per barrel. I would suggest what oil needs to do is break back above here Wednesday's highs, then we could see a bit more follow through and we could start to see a more significant retracement. Just drop that down, in fact, all the way down to the hourly time frame and just have a look at where we're finding a bit of resistance at the moment. You can just draw in your channels because this is where we could encounter the next breakout point here, just short term for oil prices. So if you just drop that down on the hourly, and you can see where it's attempting to retrace with a breakout back above yesterday's highs here. If we do get a break above that zone, I would look for a move back towards a weekly pivot here again, which resides around $58 per barrel. On the flip side of that, of course, if there is no follow through, and let's say, for example, we don't see that move, we don't see a further retracement higher, we could also see another rollover in price and revisit back towards $55 per barrel. And if we take out $55 per barrel, the next major level of support is at $53.42 per barrel. So it needs to do a bit more work here to confirm that we are going to retrace higher. Now, of course, as we head towards the end of November into December, there are several trade opportunities that you do want to have on the radar. Those include, at the beginning of December, we have the OPEC meeting, and then we are moving into a period where we have Thanksgiving, of course, the potential for the Santa rally, also the January effect as well. There are a number of seasonal trade opportunities to take advantage of as we get closer to December and into January too. If you'd like to find out more about that and want to really join a community of successful traders where you also get access to real-time trade alerts, which is delivered via WhatsApp, email and SMS, there is an opportunity for you to join us at the Gold and Silver Club. If you would like to join our private members live trading room, you essentially get access to the following. So you have the live trade alerts. Those are delivered via WhatsApp, email and SMS. You have access to mentorship, expert advice, in-depth market analysis and trusted insights so that you can know earlier how to act quicker and maximize your return on every trade opportunity. For more information about the service, all you need to do is go to www.jointhelivetradingroom.com. The link is also below this report in the description. So just click on the link, make an application, and we will of course get in touch with you ASAP. Also, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. That way you're kept updated with the latest commodity reports.